Hello, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Breaking: the SEC sues Tron founder Justin Sun, claims TRX and BTT are unregistered securities. Well, looks like Gary Gensler's back at it again. Now, I'm not going to speak too soon on this just because I can see here in the subheading is that he's also accused of manipulating markets. So that's a bit deeper than just the average security claim, right? So let's get into the article so we can discuss this a bit further in full. The US Securities and Exchange Commission has leveled multiple charges against the crypto mogul Justin Sun and 3 of his related companies, one of which is the well-known Tron Foundation Limited. These charges include the unregistered offer and sale of 2 unregistered cryptocurrencies, as well as allegations of engaging in market manipulation and conducting airdrops involving similar securities. SEC files lawsuit against Justin Sun. On Wednesday, the SEC announced in a press release that it would be bringing a lawsuit against Sun, the Tron Foundation, the BitTorrent Foundation, and Rainberry regarding the sale of Tron and BitTorrent tokens, as the watchdog considers them to be unregistered crypto asset securities. In a separate allegation, the regulator stated that the defendants engaged in, quote, extensive wash trading, unquote, as part of the larger ploy to, quote, fraudulently manipulate, unquote, TRX's secondary market. Sun, who got mainstream fame after attending the grand $4.5 million dinner with Warren Buffett back in 2020, allegedly tried to artificially inflate TRX's trading volume through wash trading by having his own employees, quote, engage in more than 600,000 wash trades of TRX between the 2 crypto asset trading platform accounts he controlled, unquote. The SEC was quoted as saying, quote, this scheme required a significant supply of TRX, which Sun allegedly provided. As alleged, Sun also sold TRX into the secondary market, generating proceeds of $31 million from illegal unregistered offers and sales of the token, unquote. According to the official documents published by the SEC, the daily volume of TRX traded through these wash trades ranged anywhere between 4.5 million and 7.4 million TRX. SEC charges 8 high-profile celebrities. In addition, the SEC filed charges against 8 well-known celebrities for illegally advocating TRX and BTT without disclosing that they were being compensated for doing so. These include noteworthy individuals such as actress Lindsay Lohan, media personality Jake Paul, rapper DeAndre Cortez Way, also known as Soulja Boy, singer Austin Mahoney, and 4 other celebrities who make up this group. However, the SEC stated that the celebrities, with the exception of Cortez Way and Mahoney, agreed to pay a total of $400,000 to settle the accusations. This amount includes disgorgement, interest, and penalties, while neither party admitted nor denied the SEC's findings. In light of this recent news, Tron's native cryptocurrency, TRX, has fallen victim to widespread fear and panic selling. As things stand, the price of Tron is currently exchanging hands at 0.05 cents, which represents a drop of 13.43% in the past 1 hour, as opposed to a decrease of 14.6% recorded over the last 24 hours. Okay, the first thing I'm going to say with this is, this seems like a little bit deeper than, Gary Gensler just claiming, hey, your tokens are security, right? I mean, I'm not gonna get too deep into that, because that's one thing, but we've also got the wash trading here, which is a concern, and you've also got the fact that it seems like celebrities may have been involved in this. Now, when I say that, I don't want that to sound too I don't want that to be taken out of context, right? Because I don't think this is a thing where, let's just go with the claims that the SEC are making at face value right now. Let's say this is what actually happened. I don't think it's a thing where the celebrities knew that they were going into a shady company. I'm not saying that at all. However, what may have happened is they didn't really do their due diligence and just joined with them. So they were kind of going in blind, not really knowing anything about the company. Or just taking that out of the way, even if that wasn't the case, because it's kind of like the FTX thing, right? If you don't know, the company may look legitimate from, the naked eye at the moment. It might have to do digging that these celebrities just don't have the resources to do to find out if they're really, if the company's, practicing shady ethics and things like that. But let's say it's a thing where, as they said here, that they're alleging that they didn't mention that they were being paid to promote this product. So they're promoting it like they just genuinely believe in it, but not making it clear that they're actually being paid to promote it. Now, that's like the kind of thing that, I'll be honest with you, I don't really agree with, because when you're not making it obvious, it may just seem that you're someone who has blind faith in this thing. And so people might follow you not on the basis of, you're doing a paid advertisement, but on the basis of thinking, hey, this guy really believes in this. And I'll be honest with you, when people are in that much of a higher position, when there are celebrities of that kind of magnitude, there are people who will just blindly follow them, right? If they just make this kind of recommendation about, like a film or a drink to go to try out, or some food or whatever, I think a lot of these people, these young people, will just follow them and do what they do. So, I'm not necessarily saying that them saying that they're doing a paid advertisement would stop everyone, because I do think some people will just follow regardless, but it will help for other people. There are some people who might hear, oh, this is a paid advertisement, okay, so he's just saying this because he's paid to do it, so I'm not going to necessarily go and just buy this, because it doesn't sound like this is something he necessarily believes in. It just sounds like it's something that's being paid to promote, which there is obviously a clear difference. So I do admit that I don't necessarily agree with that. And so if this is the case where, this guy's paying people to promote the product, I mean, what does that sound like, right? That sounds a lot like FTX. Sam Bankman-Fried was paying money to a lot of people, and even in terms of like politics and things like that, like he was getting money like to everywhere, right? So it just sounds very similar. And this is my thing, right? Let's just take the security thing out of the way here. Because if this is true, what this guy has done, Justin Sun, then I don't agree with that. Now, I don't hold TRX or BTT, so I'm not going to act like I have, extensive knowledge of this company or the founder. But if this stuff is true, then I'm glad that they're getting sued, because, that does sound like shady practice. Now, look, as someone who holds XRP, I don't think SEC had a great case. So I do think, Justin Sun has his right to have his day in court if this is the case and he is innocent, because it could be that they go through the court process and, hey, SEC are saying a lot of things that are not right, and it could be that they make themselves look silly again. I'm not sure, because I don't hold this token, so I don't really research it. But if it is true that he is doing these kind of practices, and this could be potentially like another FTX on a smaller scale, then, these things do need to get taken out of the space, because the more these things happen, the more it's just setting crypto back, and the more it's giving people like the SEC or Gary Gensler, the more ammunition they're getting to just keep going for these crypto companies, So in regards to the securities thing, again, it's hard for me to even say this about the TRX, because I don't have the token, so my knowledge isn't that in depth for me to be able to speak on it, right? But I know most cryptocurrencies are decentralized, so I know that much, but I would want to have more information before I can give a knowledgeable answer in regards to that. But this is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how this pans out, and, I'll be intrigued just to see if this is a legitimate claim that the SEC are making, and if Justin Sun is shady, or if he is just genuinely being attacked here because he's in the crypto space. But what do you guys think? Are you guys got any more information? You got information that you can give me? Because I don't hold this token, so I am giving information here where I can't give a full breakdown. I admit that, but you guys might know something that I don't. So if you can present any information to me that might help, that'd be much appreciated. So let me know your thoughts, guys. I'll be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.